Hi guys, I came out here early this morning to try to avoid the air conditioner noise. I wanted to show you how well things are doing in the wild triangle garden. Now in the past this has been a zinnia garden, and I have to admit I do kind of miss my zinnias, but here is a zinnia that seeded itself. Isn't that beautiful? I had a lot of trouble early in the year trying to seed zinnias. And this one made it, and let's see over here. I think it was self-seeded from my crop last year, and that one made it. Otherwise, during the heat wave of the summer, I decided to cover the ground with zucchini. I knew it would sprawl out and cover the bare earth and protect it. And my goodness, look at how well my marigolds have done. So it's kind of an untamed, unbridled scene here. I had a lot of small little shrubs that I had rooted, but I was really concerned with the ground just getting scorched in the heat wave. You can see in the forefront here that there's two little boxwoods, but all of these little tiny shrubs are being protected from the severe heat by these gorgeous large leaves. And I happen to think squash are magical. So I have zucchini squash in here, cocozelle, and yellow zucchini, not to be confused with yellow squash. And then along the back, my candy roaster squashes have just really taken off. They needed more rain, and we've finally been getting some. That's not to say that I haven't been watering them. I have been watering them, but there's nothing like a rainstorm for any of your plants, but especially vegetable plants. They really appreciate a lot more rain. And let me just show you how prolific the yellow zucchini have been. I think I'm going to be picking that one later. I think I have to say the yellow zucchini plants have given me the most fruit so far. I've only gotten one cocozelle from this beautiful plant here, but look at these leaves, guys. Everything looks healthy and beautiful. Let me take you over here, show you this one. It's just a gorgeous, easy to find fruit. It resembles the color of its flower. But if you look through here, you can see one of my baby bushes in the back, right here. And again, right here, right back there. And there's a few of them along here. But again, these plants have really protected and shaded those baby cuttings that I planted so recently. I think I might have planted them last fall. This is a little arborvitae, but I think they really appreciated the shade. So as you can see, there's lots of blooms happening. Some of my plants have just put up some male blooms. I do have some kind of fungus on my hydrangea, and it's probably because it was so hot for so long. Then we got lots of downpours. So, you know, it's been a brutal year for the plants. And I had mentioned before that I cut back my forsythia in the center of the screen there, and that started to send out some very nice healthy shoots. Again, especially since we started receiving some rain. And this is just beautiful. I'm not sure if this indicates a nutrition issue, but I did repot a couple of my elephant ear pots into larger pots. Got these at Home Depot for $9. They were utility bins, and I just put some holes in the bottom, and I planted them up. But they're nice and roomy. I also improved the soil, but look at how big that leaf is. It's just gigantic. And this is what a lot of my elephant ears have looked like, and worse, with the dark edge. But look at the variegation on that, guys. Let's take a minute to appreciate that. And I've got a little buzzy bee coming to appreciate it as well. Here's another one of my cuttings. You can see that one isn't so much protected, but look at how magical these squash plants are. I actually love to see a healthy squash plant in the landscape. I think it's very decorative and dramatic. We're looking at this one from a little bit of a rabbit's eye view. But things are doing well here in the Triangle Garden. This one over here, this was a candy roaster squash. Their flowers are particularly pretty. I think that's so pretty. This one though did look like squash vine borer had gotten to the stem down here, and I just buried it. It was still thriving at the top, so I thought it must not be completely ruined, and I just decided to lay the vine down a bit and bury it, and I think that was the right call. Usually I just rip it out, but it wasn't at all wilted. Looked like it was still surviving, but these are just absolutely gorgeous. Somebody told me these were sun blisters on the plant. I just thought that's the way that leaf looked. Let me know what you think if you have experience with different types of winter squash. But my zucchini plants don't have it. But I could just spend a very long time here in the Triangle Garden. I'm really pleased with how much production is going on. I do have a open area here, so maybe I'll put in a few fall things. But I've been thrilled, and I think that these marigolds have really helped protect the ground and soil around my new Blood Good Japanese maple seedling. And here comes my little rabbit. I think this is Little Red. I hope you can see he or she through the railing there. But this is the morning routine, coming and sitting on the deck and visiting the bird feeder. And this is a wild rabbit, but it comes pretty close to me. I think it knows who feeds it. And I'm pretty sure it lives under my deck. I do have a 2-foot space here, and sometimes things move in, so it's not ideal, but that little bunny is welcome. My neighbor's squash plant is just gorgeous, and it has some very large fruit on it. It's a dark green type of squash, a winter squash. But there's one here and then another big one back underneath. That's a beautiful squash plant. I think it adds to the magical quality of a garden to have all of these beautiful vines. Here's another view of the wild Triangle Garden with all those lovely squash plants and marigolds. And this side of the deck is looking fantastic. I love how the cannas look. It's very dramatic. And of course, the reliable black-eyed Susans are blooming away. My candy roaster squash is even sprawling out up onto the deck. Hopefully it's going to start producing soon. So guys, thanks for tuning in and taking a peek at the Triangle Garden with me. I'm going to go ahead and twist off my larger zucchini over here, and take it inside for dinner later. I hope you're having fun in your gardens, and I'll see you next time.